Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakar Kadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone who rule well. Shalom to the whole full elect. I got this article from CNN, and it reads: the Trumps are spending the weekend at the President's Scottish golf resort as UK protests continue. Okay. Jeez. So the dear my guy Trump. Edinburgh, President Donald Trump is spending Saturday at his Turnberry golf resort in southwestern Scotland as protests continued against his visit to the United Kingdom. All right, now one thing we need to these people are protesting against Donald Trump, but the Joe kids, look, he got entertained with a dinner by Theresa May. He met the Queen. The people that rule over you are one with this demon, man. Because they're demons, man. Can two walk together? At least they be agreed. No, they're part of an agenda, okay. And even though he looks contrary to their agenda, he, in the eyes of the public, should I say, he ain't, man. He's at one with their agenda. He's bringing that racial tension to a forefront, man. And he's got all the people riled up, okay. I see people all over with picket signs, everything. They had the Ospreys flying over London, the Chinooks and all that. He had a very presidential entrance into into London, driving through Tottenham in a beast. Okay, no, he ain't. You guys ain't stopping him from doing shit. Guess what? Because that's part of the agenda, man. You can protest all you want, but hey, the people that are at the top want him in this position because they have an agenda to fulfill. World War III, okay? And the implementation of the one world government. See, that's why these things are happening. People don't realize that Donald Trump is a necessary evil for them to bring about this agenda. Demonstrators marched from the Scottish Parliament in Edinburgh past the US Consulate to the Meadows, a large public park for a carnival of resistance. Yeah, and they had the protests that they were having were crazy, man. The reason protesters of all age carried signs with messages such as "Dump Trump" and "Tweet this" as they processed peacefully through Edinburgh streets. I think it meant to say protest. Police estimated that roughly 5,000 people joined the march. Okay, so that's a lot of people. A giant Trump baby balloon which floated outside the UK Parliament in London on Friday morning was on display again at the Meadows. These people are diligently protesting against Donald Trump. They are not feeling him, okay? But again, the guy is chilling in Scotland right now, playing golf, man, hitting a birdie, hitting whatever, a hole in one, all right? Picking up different irons and swinging them and, you know, stroking it out, eating haggis with them local Scots, all right? Maybe wearing a kilt and getting kinky with his woman, man. Or another guy, man. You guys ain't stopping him from doing nothing. Again, he's part of the agenda, okay? And Donald Trump, Lord willing, this guy, man, is going to bring about the fall of this society according to their agenda, man. Because he's the right kind of devil. He's rubbing the people the wrong way. And he's rubbing... he's basically building up everything. He's setting the stage for all the prophecies that I spoke of in the book of Matthew 24, Luke 21, Mark 13, okay, 2nd Ezra 15, 16, all these different words that I spoke of, all right, in these various chapters, and there's more about the end times, Isaiah 13, all right. These things Trump is bringing about. And that's why we're making mention of these prophecies, because that's the spirit of Yahushai, to make it known unto the sheep of Israel, the lost sheep of the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, the Hispanics, the Native Americans. We're giving you forewarning, as well as you nations. We're letting you know that basically this world's going to come to an end and Israel's going to be in rulership, right? The 12 tribes of Israel, the real Israelites. And this is why it's being told to you, okay? He is basically about to bring about the fall of the society, you know? That's why this tension is mounting so greatly, okay? Protester Paul Trotter from Edinburgh told CNN, "I think Trump represents everything we try to teach our children is wrong. This is why we are out today. You can't trust him. I wouldn't employ him. Would you?" And really, you can trust him because he's being honest, all right? Whereas you have a lot of people that are part of this so-called democracy, one world, everyone come together, but they ain't inviting you into their house for a meal, okay? They ain't trying to help no one out, man. They're just at comfort with their privileges, okay? Kirsty Hay, one of the main protest organizers, told CNN the demonstration was intended to show that Trump and his policies were not welcome in Scotland, and the UK government should not seek to follow his. And my nigga, yo, listen, he's there. He owns a golf resort. He's met the Queen, all right, and he was out. He weren't holding no rank. He weren't walking, moving to an ebb and flow. He was setting pace, man. All right. He met Theresa May after he cursed her out. Them people are down with him, man. All right. You the people, you really should be taking it up with your leaders and saying to them, "Yo, what are you lot doing?" But you don't know. Again, that's why you got the prophets out on the highways and byways to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, to make it known unto the people the things that are gonna come. Okay. Hay added that Trump, whose mother was Scottish, liked to bring up all his Scottish connections, but the feeling was not reciprocated. The idea that we in Scotland appreciate his politics and appreciate him is fairly laughable, she said. Okay. But yeah, you can see the protests. Thousands of protesters turned out Friday in London to voice their anger, and I saw these protesters, man. People with picket signs. They were all over the city protesting against Trump. Okay, walking with their pickets. Even today, I saw a guy with an American flag and a Trump hat, man, around my workplace, man. So you got the tension mountain. He's bringing that same energy. That's why he's out here doing that, man. But yeah. Yeah, so you can check out this article, but I want to close with this with a scripture. This is Obadiah 1:1, the vision of Obadiah. Okay. Thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. Who is Edom? Okay, this is a very straightforward way to determine it. Okay, you go into the book of Genesis, it tells you Esau is Edom. All right, I believe it's in Genesis 36:6. Okay. 36:8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Okay, so the Edomites descend from Esau, who it tells you came out red all over like a hairy garment. The name Esau means wasted away as he, due to the lack of pigmentation. Now, when you look upon the earth, there's only one set of race of people with a lack of pigment in their skin, that being so-called white people. Now, the name Edom that they were also named after means red. Okay, because remember, he came out red all over like a hairy garment. So he came out red in the flesh because his blood was showing forth. So basically, this is talking about the so-called white man. Okay, so this is a vision that the Obadiah, who was a seer of the Most High, as was known in times past. What did he see? He saw a vision from the Most High power, and it was revealed unto him about Edom. Okay, the so-called white man, so you can understand. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. That's what's happening right now. All these various heathen nations are rising up against Esau, and and the main one being his own damn self. A nation divided against itself, how should it stand, man? So you got Esau fighting Esau, being the main problem, and that's a fulfillment of that saying that Yahweh Shai said, okay? Because they're basically gonna go up against each other and kill each other with the sword, man. the sword being the ICBMs, okay, a firefight, and where Russia is going to take out America and turn it into the lake of fire, made mention of, and then also the allies of America also are going to let the ICBMs fall upon America. All right, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. Now, who denotes America's pride like no other? Trump. His pride is triumphant, man. Okay, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. Who dwell in the cliffs of the rock? The Caucasians. Hence why so-called white people, also known as Caucasians, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Okay, it says in his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Okay, so it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. You had a movie called The Eagle with Channing Tatum, was about Rome and how important the eagle was to the Roman armies, man. And that's the bald eagle is the same representation of America today. And all these various Edomite nations, they have the same representation, symbology of the eagle, man. And then Trump himself looks like a bald eagle, man. All right. And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So since the time of Apollo 11, I believe, going back to 1969, I believe in the summertime, somewhere in August of 1969, since that time when they so-called went up, did their thing in space, that's when the Lord's been bringing them down, because they ain't never been the same since then, man. The 70s, 80s, 90s, it's been on a downward spiral until what we have today. So there's not long left for you so-called white people, East Edomites, and especially you elites, man. You're the main ones shaking in your boots because the Lord prophesied against you. That's why we're out here, to prophesy against you boldly. Okay? So with that, man, I pray you're edified. Shalom.